coaching matters.
Yeah, play on.
Stoop may even take on a dual role next season, we understand, as the ball is lost by Kerr. That looked to have gone forwards, perhaps off Brits, but a kick through from Quins, and that's a troublesome one for Good. Illegal disruption from Quins. Legal, not illegal.
Yeah, good pressure came through the middle. Chris Robshaw used his boot, didn't grab anyone, so referee Greg Garner's fine with that. They've got a penalty advantage now.
Kerr goes wide via the boot, and that's a clever little nudge. Racing onto it was Visser. Brown gathers it in. Kerr spreads it wide. Robshaw takes the contact. And what contact it was from Billy Vunipola. Driven on now by Lambert. Is the advantage still ongoing, we ask ourselves? Roberts is not asking that question. He's taking it into his own hands. Kerr. Quick hands from Easter to Collier. Kerr to the short side. And the ball will beat everybody. Out of the 23 semi-final in the Premiership playoffs, won by the home team. So that's how significant they've proved to be down the years.
Tackle! Ball's this side. Ball's this side.
$33 points to 15. Ross leading Worcester at 6 ways at the break. Marland Yard, nowhere to go. Easter offloading.
It's a ruck.
Clifford. Absolutely smothered by the Saracens' defence, and Robshaw now pumping those legs and making good ground up towards the 10-metre line. Really tried to work on those little excursions around the fringes. Robshaw. Botica skipping through the traffic.
Yeah, there's a couple of times where that outside defender's just flown up and just cut off the pass from Botica, as Kerr knows he's playing the penalty advantage. Just have another little shot at goal here.
They've waited to be cleaned out. Roll away.
Conceded a try that they probably wouldn't have expected to, just from that error at the breakdown.
This is Michael Rhodes, who was deemed not to have rolled away from the tackled player.
The ball was, you just got the wrong side of things.
I'm not sure where he was supposed to go.
Jamie Roberts just lifted him up and just sort of, oh yeah, you're obstructing the ball. I might just hold you there for a split second.
He gets this right.
Chasing hard and looking to shadow his opposite man, Mike Brown.
It's a ruck.
Robshaw on the carry.
Tackle.
Easter.
12 away.
Red and black shirt swarming over the top of it.
Lost no one.
And Duncan Taylor looking to disrupt. He's then taken out of the equation by Danny Kerr. I think that might
12
provoke a little scuffle. Not the kindest of passes there from Sam Toomey.
Clifford's done well to just do a little bit of a roll there and clean that up, but Danny Kerr's got to get the protection in.
Sarries are doing a really good disruption job around the ruck. They're kicking. Danny Kerr has been a little wayward with his kicking.
It's a knock-on advantage.
Wade has got 6, everybody.
Advantage over.
Unbelievable. In his 100th game for Wasps. Really way to celebrate.
Deliberate.
First penalty here has gone Harlequins.
Real problem area. Just trying to secure their own ball.
Play on, the advantage is over.
Having to throw to the front and just about scrabbling to make possession. Sarries knocked that on, but referee saying advantage over. Not sure they've got past the gain line of the actual line out itself, so I don't see how that's advantage.
Charlie Matthews stopped in his tracks, and now the ball back for Botica. And Ashton has taken that quite brilliantly. What a day he's having. He does reserve a special place in his heart for Wembley. Many times as a boy, he came here to watch the Rugby League Challenge Cup finals. Big Wigan fan, of course. De Kock, not got the distance on that he would have liked. And Jackson Ray is looks like that's gone forwards. It's a bit of a scrappy start to this second period.
Yeah, the kick didn't really get the distance that the Cock would have wanted, and Saracens normally very good at competing in the air.
Vunipola, of course, offering so much around the park, and skipper today. Quins on the attack.
This time Harlequins are able to secure the ball. Can they get this drive going? They've done it once or twice, but Sarries have just got them into the touchline. Got them probably where they want them defensively.
Jamie Roberts ready to be launched, and Billy Vunipola has held up his man, but not for quite long enough. Roberts has wrestled his way to the ground. Joe Gray stopped in his tracks by Michael Rhodes. Inch by inch, Quins head towards the try line. Nick Easter hasn't really let go of that, and the turnover may have been affected here. That's the decision from Greg Garner.
Yeah, Grits has got a really
Position for it. Strikes up.
Over 15.
To the tail they go. Clifford
Play on.
sets it up for Kerr. Rob Shaw immediately enveloped. Jared Saunders getting terribly many opportunities for Sarries. Easter getting lifted clean off the ground. Matthews in there, then dragging everybody to the floor. It's there.
Take him back.
For Hodgson.
That's where you got to attack.
That's what he wanted, wasn't it?
That's exactly what he was looking for.
Quins with real opportunities here. Sarries having to make adjustments. A whole new front row. New scrum half onto the field as well in Richard Wigglesworth. Quins certainly playing the referee the better. And approaching the 5-metre line. Kerr dancing his way through. Crossfield from Botica. And Alex Good had that covered at every playoff situation. These two
Stand in the middle. Don't
sitting
step across.
4th and 5th. Almost certainly scrapping for a single place. Yard, perhaps emboldened by his burst a little moment ago.
Jack, you just check that tackle by 19, please, when it was with arms. Sarries.
Checking the tackle.
Yes, arms involved.
From
Arms involved,
Hayden
that's
Smith.
fine. So you're saying play on, yes?
Play on.
Thank you.
Botica looks for the offload, finds the offload, but
Well held, wasn't it, by Brown?
did well to hang on to it, but he was very well shackled.
18 off. Advantage knock on.
Knock on, and
Advantage
Wigglesworth
over.
is away for Sarries. Chase on here. Of the Aviva Premiership.
Yeah, they play when it's on to play, but if you're looking for a side to lock down a tight game like this and just to squeeze the life out of the opposition, as Austin said, they can force turnovers and make you concede penalties.
Sarries again holding the man up in the choke tackle.
Tackle all
Luamanu
the
is
way,
at the bottom of
Sarries.
all of that.
Take him back.
Botica taking his time over this one. Good chasing in. Measuring it nicely. And sizing up what might be possible. Not an awful lot whilst
Tackle.
Charlie Matthews is on top of him.
Today, partly due to the pressure that's come through the middle of the ruck, putting Danny Kerr and Botica under pressure, but they've kicked far
Easy,
too
lads,
deep
easy.
to Alex Good.
Jamie Roberts upended in the midfield by Jared Saunders, who bounces back to his feet. The relish with which Saracens go about their defensive duties.
Play on.
So comfortable without the ball, and Fowler's hacked through, and Botica's running a blocking line.
12 off, 12 away.
Very aware of who was on his shoulder just there, Ben Botica.
Stay strong in front of the ball.
Alex Good again. He's made 2 in as many moments, really. It's Owen Evans onto the field at loose head for Mark Lambert, and Quins with an all-new front row now. This is Brown. Game quite broken, and Brown looking to find the spaces. Kerr. Quins, remember, still deep inside their own half here. This is a sort of situation that Saracens relish. Just asking the question of the opposition, you know, what have you got? What can you bring? Because we'll tackle all day long and then we'll pinch your
He
ball.
released it.
Yeah,
That's
defence
fine.
is
Got
really
back to his feet.
dominating
Play
at the
on.
moment. Quins can't get the go forward with their runners,
No.
and their kicking game's been put under so much pressure.
Take him back.
It's the left boot of Brown that's relied upon again.
We go again.
Yeah, deja vu. And we've got Carl Dixon now on at scrum half for Danny Kerr. It's there for Easter. Botica running into quite a big hole, as it turns out. 8 minutes left to play. 7 points separating the sides on the scoreboard. Quins needing a big finish. Their playoff hopes rest upon this. Lose today and they can forget about it. Win, well, they can keep dreaming. It's loose from Botica, taken in by Sarries. Jackson Ray has it. Trademark Saracens, really, that suffocating defence. The offloading game is in good order. Saunders combining nicely with Barrington. Polar still adding those metres. Jared Saunders has had a
Since perspective in Quins as they go in search of trying to rescue this game, whether the Saracens' defence can force a turnover and get the bonus point try.
Kyle Sinclair's on the move. Dixon, Botica, Brown, and running back into the Saracens' defence, or not, through it, as it turns out. Mike Brown, how has he managed that? Somehow still going as well, almost up to the 22. Rips, the ball ripped. Vanessa.
Great break by Brown, but he had the ball under one arm. He couldn't pass it to Chisholm on the outside. Chisholm was walking in under the posts. The crowbar around the ball, carrying to break the defensive line and dent it. And the last thing you want to do to give good is space and time, because he's a class act.
Quins running out of time here. Rob Shaw knows it. Ward continues. Dixon driven on now by Toomey. Rob Shaw again. Tackle made by Hayden Smith. Dixon, Luamanu.
Just not getting the go forward you need to give their, to release their back liners. They're trying hard with the likes of Rob Shaw and Ward, but not going far enough, and defence is just dominating.
Mike Brown swallowed up this time. Tompkins combining with Ray. Sarries looking to keep their discipline here, and question mark as to the release of the ball that time. Out the back from Luamanu, Marland Yards. Brown ambling across field, looking for the opening. Easter offloading. Yard.
18 off.
That's the most phases that any of these sides have been through. They've got the advantage here, so the bonus point might be on the cards for Harlequins. Not that that will do them an awful lot of good in the final analysis. And Conor O'Shea animated.
Time's off.
Frustrating to him. I think Quins are going to take the shot at goal.